A brand's reputation, built over years, can be threatened in an instant. One viral video wiped $1.4 billion from a company's value in mere days. This isn't an isolated incident. Social media is the primary source for brand controversies, and your audience is watching the clock. 84% say your response speed shapes their view of the crisis. We'll break down the psychology, the strategy, and a hidden threat that most companies miss. The single biggest mistake is a simple lack of preparedness. Many companies underestimate the potential impact. The result? Nearly half of unprepared companies lose over 20% of customer trust during a crisis. 72% of consumers expect a response within 24 hours. Missing that deadline causes lasting damage. But there's an upside. A massive 89% of businesses with a documented crisis plan minimized reputational harm. This shows a key difference. Crisis PR is the frantic, reactive response. Reputation management is an ongoing, proactive strategy. The evidence is clear. Strategic preparation is the deciding factor between recovery and ruin. Why is a plan so effective? It's about understanding how people think. We must acknowledge predictable reactions like denial and fear, but many leaders wrongly expect public panic. In reality, crises often bring out cooperation, altruism, and mutual support. This is why transparency is so powerful. It taps into that desire for cooperation. It invites the public to be part of the solution. The data proves it. 65% of consumers stick with a brand that gives a transparent response. Nearly 9 in 10 will shop with a brand that handled a crisis well. The flip side is a deal breaker. A massive 71% of consumers lose trust forever if a brand prioritizes profits over people. An effective plan aligns with the public's inherent desire for honesty and community. It does not manipulate. So how does this apply now? The battleground is social media, and ignoring it is a detrimental mistake. Your audience isn't waiting for a press release. Nearly 2/3 want you to respond publicly on social media. This means you have to be there, listening, before the fire starts. Active, constant monitoring is non-negotiable. You're monitoring social media. You have the tools. But what if your tools are blind to where most crises begin? This brings us to a critical, often overlooked issue. The nature of the threat has changed, but our defenses have not. We think of crises as angry posts, but most now start in unscripted audio and video content. Here is the shocking truth. Most monitoring tools miss up to 75% of these conversations. They scan text, but don't listen to audio or watch video. Think about this. Your brand is mentioned in a viral TikTok or a popular podcast. The sentiment is shifting, but your alerts stay silent. This creates a dark funnel for reputation threats. A crisis can build momentum in these channels before you ever see it. This is a fundamental flaw in most crisis strategies. You cannot respond to a threat you cannot see. So let's connect the pieces. The speed of social media, the need for a plan, and this massive technological blind spot. Remember that $1.4 billion wipe from one video? That's what happens when a threat emerges from the 75% of invisible conversations. This redefines the difference between crisis PR and reputation management. Reactive is waiting for text alerts. Proactive is monitoring the audio and video where crises are born. A modern crisis strategy needs 3 pillars: a documented plan, rapid transparency, and technology that sees the whole picture. We've seen the catastrophic cost of being unprepared and the immense value of a strategic plan. We've understood the psychology of public trust, and we've uncovered a hidden vulnerability: the failure to monitor the audio-visual space where threats now thrive. Your task is clear. Audit your tools and your strategy. Ask, are we truly listening where our audience is speaking? In the end, effective management builds a resilient brand that can weather any storm, because it is prepared, transparent, and truly listening.